Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, a sudden closure at one popular chain in Kennewick. Will tell you what's behind the reason. Also ahead.
This project is attracting attention throughout the Northwest.
We're there as Columbia Valley Center for Recovery opens its doors. Plus, Congressman Dan Newhouse declares victory in the race for District 4. But what does his challenger say? And Stacy's here.
Get ready for storm number 2 of a series of storms headed our way. All the details coming right up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Austin Reed. Right off the top, we start with live breaking news. Fire crews from across the Tri-Cities are at a house fire where reports of loud explosions were heard just before 4:30. And that is where we find Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen, who is live at the scene at the moment. Dan, what can you tell us?
Hey, yeah, Austin, I'm here off of Van Giesen and Perkins, and I'm joined by Fire Chief Tom Huntington. Tom, tell me what happened here today.
A little bit after 4 o'clock, approximately 12 minutes after 4, the 911 call came in for the fire that you see behind us here in a single-family residential structure.
Now, were there any injuries to the family members in there, and how many were in there?
We haven't confirmed, but initial reports were up to 7 people were at the residence at the time of the fire. No reports of injuries so far.
Okay, and it looks like from what I see the house, do you think it's going to be a total loss?
Yeah, I pulled up a few minutes after the first arriving units, and the fire was coming out the entire front of the building. And unfortunately, with that kind of involvement, it's typically a total loss.
And then where does the family go from here?
So typically we'll plug in with the local Red Cross chapter, who will provide short-term stay accommodations and resources. And then after that, normally the homeowner's insurance company will kick in and work on a more medium-term needs for that.
Okay. Any damage to any neighboring homes?
We've done an initial look. We'll do another double check here in a little while, but so far no damage to the adjacent properties.
Okay, and then for those who might be traveling here, how long will Perkins be closed down?
Yeah, good question. We anticipate Perkins will be closed for at least an hour. Although the fire's out, you can see behind us is still smoking, and there's still an extensive amount of work to do to make sure that all of those little hot pockets are extinguished and that the house is secure before we board it up for the night.
Okay, and then where do you guys go from here after you wrap up tonight?
Yeah, we'll start releasing crews here very shortly. We'll keep 2 or 3 crews here to do that final work, make sure everything's out, and then we'll secure the building with the help of a contractor, and then our fire investigators will likely start the investigation first thing in the morning.
Perfect. Thank you, Chief. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Austin, I'm here in Richland. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. Just into the Apple Valley News Now newsroom. This is a video of fire crews when this fire broke out. You can see the flames there. We will keep you posted on the situation as well on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Other news tonight and new, we are learning more about a sudden closure at a popular restaurant chain today. The Red Robin of Kennewick was forced to close down this afternoon after the Benton Franklin Health District says it was reported to them that the Red Robin store had a plumbing issue. Now, we spoke with the manager. He says one line to the water heater is not working and that they are currently working as fast as they can to try to fix it and open the restaurant back up. Now, the Health District tells Apple Valley News Now that whenever anything involving the kitchen happens, the restaurant must close down until the issue is resolved. We'll keep you posted. Officials have released the identities of 2 men who died in an ATV crash Sunday night. Benton County Coroner Bill Leach says 42-year-old Zachariah Hain of Kennewick and 49-year-old Jason Moreland of Finley both died in the crash. The crash happened on Dag Road just after 9 p.m. Sunday in Benton County. Authorities say that a person on an ATV and another person on a motorbike, the 2 people we were just telling you about, hit one another head on. What led up to the crash is still under investigation. We are learning more tonight about breaking news we first brought you at 6:30 last night. Shortly after 6 p.m., Pasco PD responded to a vehicle versus pedestrian accident in the area of 26th and Lewis Street. When officers and paramedics arrived, they found one male who did not have a pulse. Medics attempted life-saving care without success. Police do say the driver of the pickup was not at fault for the crash, and they were both released after being interviewed by detectives. The Yakima Domestic Violence Coalition speaker at the Native American Heritage Month celebration, Bree Black Horse, and the first assistant U.S. attorney dedicated to cases of missing and murdered Indigenous people. Well, Black Horse spoke today not only about the disproportionate amount of violence faced by Indigenous people currently, but how they're also impacted by generational and historical trauma from years of injustice, from being forced onto reservations to the abuse suffered by children forcibly removed from their homes and sent to Indian boarding schools.
Especially when dealing with tribal people, Indigenous people. It's critical to use that trauma-informed approach because our community members already experience so much generational and historical trauma.
Black Horse will also be speaking at the Yakima Nation MMIP Community Information and Listening event this Thursday at the Yakima Nation Winter Lodge. Benton County hosts a groundbreaking ceremony for its new Columbia Valley Center for Recovery. The Recovery Center will be the first in the Tri-Cities dedicated to providing essential addiction recovery and crisis stabilization services. Officials say it's the only grassroots recovery center in the entire Pacific Northwest. This was actually a wall breaking because the building is being repurposed, formerly the old Kennewick General Hospital building and Auburn campus.
This is a direct result of local citizens working with local and state governments. And this project is attracting attention throughout the Northwest. We're continually getting requests from communities to come and tell them how we did this. And the answer is really simple. We're the Tri-Cities. We can do anything.
The Center for Recovery is scheduled to be completed by December of 2025. The funding comes from local tax revenue and Washington state and federal grants. Around $41 million has been raised for the project so far. The center is designed to provide an alternative to current methods such as arrest, incarceration, or emergency room visits for individuals experiencing a behavioral health crisis. Turning to our first alert forecast, get ready for more wind. Stacy Lee joining us live now with a first look at how things are outside. Hi, Stacy.
Not only wind, Austin, we're going to call it sideways rain with the wind. So that's what's going on. 54 degrees right now, Legends Casino, Sky Camp, Columbia Point. It's dark already. Our winds have decreased a little bit. It was very blustery earlier today, but we're still seeing some pretty strong gusts, especially in Yakima and Sunnyside right now and in the Columbia Basin. And things are just getting ramped up because we have a wind alert, wind advisories in place starting at 10 o'clock tonight through 4 o'clock tomorrow. 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts in the northern blues, gusting up to 60 miles an hour, 25 to 35 mile an hour winds here. Pendleton, Pirate Rock, Athena, and Melton Freewater, and a little further south or west and south there, 35 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 50. So going to be very blustery tomorrow. Plus, this is what's headed our way tomorrow, the second of 3 consecutive storms, and there's more piling up on the coast. If you guys are considering tomorrow, well, you're going to want to bring your rain gear, your umbrella. It's going to be wet pretty much all day long through all of our major areas. So let's recap. Gusty winds and showers beginning later tonight through the area. Widespread showers all day tomorrow with more strong gusty winds and mountain snow above 4,000 or 5,000 feet. We'll start to dry up Thursday through Saturday, but then we have another system getting ready to move our way late into the weekend and the early part of next week. I'll break it all down for you coming up. Austin.
All right, Stacy, we'll see you soon. Richland Police Department's new chief of police, Marty Pilcher, is a week on the job. From California to Oregon, now to Washington. The chief is traveling up the western coast in his law enforcement career. He most recently left the Woodburn, Oregon Police Department, where he served as chief. But as Pilcher says, he is never anticipating becoming a police chief.
Not until I became a deputy chief. Truthfully, throughout my career, I looked at the next possible thing as a patrol officer. I wanted to be detective or a FTO. And then from there, I thought I'd like to be a sergeant. And then from a sergeant, I was interested in becoming a lieutenant. So I know when I started, I did not think I would ever be standing here talking to you as the chief of police of any place.
We will have more about what Chief Pilcher has for the Richland Police Department coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6. By the way, RPD is hosting a hiring clinic tomorrow, Wednesday. That's going to be happening from 6 to 8:30 p.m. in the RPD Police Training Room. You do need to RSVP. Find out how at applevalleynewsnow.com. One Yakima County Area Police Department is trying to improve trust with the community. On Sunday night, the Sunnyside Police Department hosted this open firearms training, and they were joined by the city's deputy mayor and city councilwoman Vicky Frosto. They both observed instructors guiding officers through training and shooting. Back in 2006, every peace officer in the state was required to complete a minimum of 24 hours of in-service training annually. The department says these trainings come in a lot of different forms, but the main goal is how to improve. All right, now to Kennewick, where we have a new local business alert. Storytime Bookshop is now a part of the downtown Kennewick area. The store is located on 309 West Kennewick Avenue. The owner says she wants people who walk in for the first time to feel a sense of coziness and a family-friendly environment that makes you get lost with each page turn. She tells us this isn't your average bookstore either, as she does story times in both English and Spanish, along with hosting special events like after-school crafternoons. That's what she's calling it. That is actually what inspired her to start this new chapter of her life.
When I moved here from Portland 4 years ago, I was really surprised to find that there was only one independent bookstore and nothing geared toward kids or family. And I am a theater teaching artist that focus on literacy and play. And so I found a real need in the community and decided that I could fill that gap.
The owner says her bookstore is for people of all ages and reading levels and provides each kid who walks in for the first time with a free book. She will have a ribbon cutting ceremony next Thursday, the 21st at noon. She is also participating for the first time this year in That's the Ticket. Leading us to our next story, downtown Kennewick is gifting up for the That's the Ticket event. The way it works is for every $15 you spend at participating downtown Kennewick businesses, you will receive a free ticket. Participating stores will have a Stop Shop sign displayed to let you know they are participating. It starts this Friday, the 15th, and will continue on until December 15th. You can get a free ticket entry by stopping by the historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership Building. This is the second year Downtown Kennewick is having That's the Ticket. We spoke with Stephanie Button with the historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership. She says one of the reasons they decided to do it again this holiday season is due to how popular it was last year.
Able to show almost $42,000 in spending in the downtown just in that month through the participating businesses. So it was a great way to show how important shopping local is and how that dollar stretches to support our downtown community. So customers were happy, our businesses were happy, and I think everyone had a great holiday time.
But what do these tickets get you into? Each ticket is an entry into a grand prize drawing. They will have at least 3 prizes. Last year's prizes ranged from $100 to almost $1,000 in value. And by the way, this is the bag you could also get as well. And here are the tickets. Monique Ledesma will join us at 6 with more on this fun program. Still ahead at 5, though, the Tri-City Americans continue their win streak. We've got a recap. Plus, Congressman Dan Newhouse says he has won the race, but Jared Sessler says not so fast. And as we leave you to break, live picture from Yakima, Stacy returns with your full First Alert weather forecast.
Car wreck, I'm here to help you.
I got T-boned at an intersection. Mariano got me about 50 times more than I thought I was going to get.
I did my best, and she got way more than she expected.
He is the guy.
Call 853-2222.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything
from design and products to removal and installation. Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
An accident can shatter your life.
The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
I think this is my favorite. Okay, hon, what do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Car wreck? I'm here to help you.
I got T-boned at an intersection. Mariano got me about 50 times more than I thought I was going to get.
I did my best, and she got way more than she expected.
He is the guy.
Call 853-2222. North Idaho's Priest Lake in early fall. Fly the Northwest tonight.
Back now, Congressman Dan Newhouse released a statement declaring victory after seeing the 2024 general election results of his re-election campaign. However, his opponent Jared Sessler says he is still not conceding. In a statement, Newhouse said in part, quote, "I'm incredibly honored to have the support from the people of Central Washington. The results from this election show that the people want a results-driven leader who understands the unique challenges facing Central Washington." He finished by saying, "I will not let you down," end quote. Newhouse is a third-generation Yakima Valley farmer and businessman. Washington Governor-elect Bob Ferguson today announcing the formation of his transition team. Ferguson says the team is composed of a diverse group of professionals and community leaders from across the state. However, it's unclear if anyone is from South Central Washington. The team will help with the preparation and implementation of Ferguson's vision and priorities for the state of Washington. The governor-elect also says he plans to implement a number of priorities for the first 100 days of his new administration. Time for sports. The Tri-City Americans just keep on winning. The boys secured their 12th win in a row last night, only one win away from tying the franchise record for consecutive wins. The win didn't come easy for the team. At one point, the team was down by 2 goals, eventually tying the game. And thanks to Jake Goodall for the win. Final score 6-5 in overtime. The Americans hit the road for 7 games as they play Prince Albert, who are in 9th place in the Eastern Conference. And Apple Valley News Now is your local TV home for the NHL Seattle Kraken. After a 5-game road trip when the Kraken dropped 4 of those 5 games, the team returned home and beat second place Las Vegas. The Kraken are now facing an opponent they've had success in the past as they take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Kraken have only lost the Blue Jackets 2 times in the 6 times that the teams faced off. You can watch the game tonight coming up at 6:30 right here on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, we had a blustery day. We're still seeing some breezy and gusty winds. We're going to calm down a little bit, but ramp right back up later on. 54 degrees, dust level sky cam. Again, nice and dark out there. Traffic moving along smoothly tonight. Let's talk about those wind gusts. We're seeing gusty winds right now in the Yakima Valley. Breezy to gusty winds. Futurecast is going to show us that we're going to continue to see these strong gusty winds for the next several days. So get ready for strong gusty wind over the next couple of days. Clicker is taking a little break on us here. All right, so let's just talk about our next 7-day forecast for for us now as we get into stormy weather. And again, we have wind advisories all through the area. Look for strong gusty winds, and we're going to see heavy rain showers throughout the area tomorrow. Temperatures staying in the 50s, low to mid 50s here. 49 on Saturday in the Tri-Cities. That's we're going to see a little bit of a cold front moving in, and then we'll start to see more rain showers as we have another system. We're looking at heavy mountain snow in the northern part of the state, right along the Canadian border. We're talking anywhere from 10 to 20 inches. So they keep talking about it nationally, but that's what's going on. In Yakima, breezy to gusty winds again tomorrow. Look for heavy rain showers for most of the day on and off. Tapering off on Thursday. We'll start to dry out here Thursday, Friday, but we have that cold front moving in, and then once again, we'll start to see another system moving in Sunday into Monday. For Ellensburg, going to be wet and rainy there. We should taper off, but you could see a few showers lingering along those foothills of the Cascades. Breezy winds on Friday once again there. Heading into the weekend, those temperatures drop very low, especially at night. If you're traveling across the mountain passes over the weekend, you should be okay Friday, Saturday, but Sunday you might want to keep an eye on that if you're heading back from the Seattle area. Breezy winds on Wednesday. Look for these strong gusty winds and wet weather pretty much all day. Gusty winds on Sunday, and then on Monday, more rain coming into Walla Walla. For Hermiston, we're going to see those breezy to gusty winds drying up for Thursday, Friday, probably Saturday, but look for the breezy winds and increasing rain showers on Sunday. Monday, we'll see temperatures hanging right around 50 degrees, so right around the average for this time of year. But again, strong weather headed our way. If you're heading out to the Oregon coast, this is the time of year where they have the king tides. They're officially beginning. This is where we see strong tides hitting the coast. Pretty dangerous boat-wise, but it is pretty incredible to go view if you're heading out to the Oregon coast in the next week or two.
All right, so just expect that wind, though.
That's right, gusty winds coming our way.
With the, what'd you call it?
I call it sideways rain because it rains and, you know, anyway, open your window and anyway.
All right, thank you, Stacey. We are going to take a quick break. The Spotlight at 5 comes to us from Toppenish, and that's when we return.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
I got sandwiched between 2 trucks and trailers.
The insurance company tried to trick Michael.
The worst part was they hired a private investigator to stalk me for 2 years.
But he knew my number, 853-2222.
He taught him a lesson. We both taught him a lesson.
I made the insurance company pay.
He got me 5 times more than what I expected. This law firm is the best in Yakima, period.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
Most fall days are awesome, but when bad weather's coming, count on our team to help you get through it.
On air, online, mobile, and social, we'll get it right.
First alert weather from Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Always on your side.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country Fried Steak, $5.99, Wednesdays only at KFC.
Trending now, our spotlight at 5. We head to Toppenish, where Kirkwood Elementary School recently hosted the Wapashali, I hope I'm saying that right, but the Wapashali family and tribal council members to share the beauty of Native American heritage, because this week is Native American Spirit Week. The kids learned about language, music, traditions, and dance. The school says the first graders enjoyed participating and learning about the Yakima heritage and culture. As always, if you have an idea for the Spotlight at 5, send me an email, aread@applevalleyNewsNow.com. All right, coming up next,
final weather. We'll recap what we went over and viewer photo of the day.
Stay tuned.
The Kraken and the Blue Jackets at Climate Pledge. Apple Valley News Now tonight.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
It's time to fall into $140,000 in cash and prizes at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're giving away up to $13,000 in cash and prizes. Keep the excitement going by playing with your club card to earn entries every day for a chance to drive off in a brand new Kia Telluride on November 23rd. Fuel your fall fun at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you. I've swiped on you. No. Okay?
Oh, I got an idea.
I feel hungry.
Let's go.
Whatever your vibe. Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
Find it in the all-hybrid Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
North Idaho's Priest Lake in early fall.
This time of year is my favorite. It is absolutely stunning. It's quiet, the lake is calm, the trees are turning.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Thank you guys for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Thank you.
What's new, what's now, and what's next? Plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Apple Valley News Now.
We're on your side.
On your side.
I can't want this journey because there's an empty hole in my life that John left. I've spent so much time holding back, but I feel happy about my future now.
I can see myself with Joan the rest of my life, and what a special feeling that is. I have fallen in love.
And my intentions are to get down on a knee.
I woke up this morning and I realized it actually happened. I have only been in love with one person, more than one now.
And time now for our viewer photo of the day. Come to your screen, take a look at the sunset. Probably not going to see one of these for a few days.
No.
It's been gray and gloomy and cloudy. So thank you, Kathleen, for sending this in. The Grapefield sunset. I don't know, grape orchard? I'm not sure what you call that. But anyway, thanks for sharing, Kathleen. Again, grab the QR code right side of your screen or just go to applevalleyNewsNow.com. That is how you submit your weather photo. All right, let's get the bottom line of weather-wise what's going on. We've got lots of rain, atmospheric river situation, scattered showers, mountain snow, especially at the top of the state right along the Canadian border, 10 to 20 inches of snow up there. Dang. Lesser amounts in our elevations. Passes should be good. We are going to be dealing with some very gusty winds over the next couple of days. drier and cooler for your Friday and Saturday until our next system comes. But for tomorrow, there it is. Look at that. Rain, 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 rain. So be prepared for that. Umbrella, rain gear. It's going to be wet outside in the morning for the kids at the bus stop, wet for lunchtime, and wet as you go home. So again, be safe. When we get this much rain, the roadways get a little slippery. There's oil sitting on the road. So take a little extra time, drive a little bit slower, and again, be ready for all-day rain. Sideways rain.
Sideways rain. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us here at 5. World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next. Austin Reed with Stacey Lee, hoping your news is good news.
Have a great evening.